Hey guys, this is Manu, your pain injury recovery specialist. So in our series on shoulder rehab and strengthening, I want to throw in another exercise for you guys, and this is specifically for rotator cuff strengthening too, as well as scap stability also. Now this is a higher level exercise, so you got to be more careful. Okay, you want to go through progression of the lower level stuff first before you do these kind of things. Great for overhead athletes, anyone doing any pitching, throwing movements, and for that matter, mixed martial artists or boxers, and many guys doing a lot of punching and overhead things. Great for that too. So in this exercise, we're going to work on the rotator cuff, especially your external rotators, but in an elevator, higher position. So this is more challenging out here than, of course, doing this movement down here. So we're going to use a cable. And now remember, you want to use a very light weight though, okay? Because you're going for motor control, you're going for endurance. Okay, they're small muscles. You're not going for low repetitions and very heavy weight because your form is not going to last. Okay, so plus you risk injury too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a very light weight. I'm going to set myself up. You can use cable, you can use TheraBands, you can even use a dumbbell to do these movements too. So we're going to use a cable. We're going to get up to this position. Now I got to set my shoulder girdle again. I set my base. All right, it's set now. My scap stabilizers are on. My abdominals are on, and I have a good solid position here. Okay, and then I'm going to work at going into external rotation. Get used to the position first. Okay, and then you can do quicker movements at the top. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you start noticing yourself elevating up, your form is going, or you start noticing yourself doing these kind of things. Then you're using a lot of these trunk muscles to do that, accomplish the task. You're not strong enough to do that thing, okay? So you got to have good form. You got to get up to here, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back out of it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back out of there, all right? If this gets, you get comfortable with that, it gets easy, you can make it more challenging by standing on one leg. So I do the same position, I stand on one leg, I get up to there, set myself, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I relax and I'm out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can even do more than 5. I can really hang out here if I want to really burn out those rotator cuff muscles. Right? I keep cranking on them right there. It really burns them out, and then I get out of that position. So I'm really working on those guys hard in that position. Okay? You want to make it even more difficult? Stand on that one leg, close your eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you come back down, okay? Now keep in mind, if you have any shoulder problems, especially with overhead things or any rotator cuff issues, you gotta be extra cautious with this kind of stuff, okay? Make sure you check with your physician or your physical therapist before you do that, all right? You can do the same exercise facing the other way too, but for your internal rotators now. Okay, so I can be out here doing the exact same thing. I can be up here and I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can come back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can come back down. Okay, that's a lot easier though. Okay, it's the external rotators going outwards are usually much more challenging, but the principle is the same, right? Start off on both legs. I could be here. I like to do it this way because this is a much more functional position you're working in. Okay, so start off here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I come back down. Okay, once that gets comfortable, as I said, you can increase the repetitions as long as you can maintain your form. If this doesn't elevate, you're not doing a lot of this stuff. You can hang here and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can really crank it up. Okay, you can make it even more dynamic if you want to do that. You know, you can do both legs. You can stand on one leg. You can close your eyes. Okay, and then you can make it more challenging by adding in things like these. You can go forward, back. You can shift your weight. Okay, simulate the movement. I'm throwing the ball, and I come back out. I'm throwing the ball. I come back out. Okay. On the flip side, I might decide to go forward, do trunk movement with it. So kick in a lot of my extensors, my stabilizers, my trunk muscles with it, and my leg muscles. And I might go, 5, and I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go out here. Okay? Make sure you don't go too far back though. Okay? That's not comfortable. You're going to lose form. So we want to do the mid-range position or neutral position here. 1, 2, 4, 5. At least till you build good form and motor control with those movements. Okay? So this is a higher level exercise for a lot of overhead stuff. So look over the lower level stuff we did before you jump onto a lot of the higher level things with these exercises. Okay, make sure, as I said again, if you have any shoulder problems, neck issues, even for that matter, back, hip, and those kind of problems, since these are dynamic exercises, you consult with your physical therapist or your physician before you do these. All right? So if you guys enjoyed this stuff, please subscribe to my channel. Shoot me an email if you want to learn more about fitness, you want to learn about herbal supplements for fitness or recovery after injuries, or if you want to just learn more about prevention of injuries. I'm happy to respond. All right?